So today I'm going to be talking to you all about my favorite bronzers and highlighters. I love to bronze and highlight my face after I've masked all the bronzing and natural highlighting of my face from foundation or BB cream or something. I like to put some color in my face and lighten it up and make it look pretty. So I want to talk to you guys. I have 4 favorite highlighters and 4 favorite bronzers and 3 brushes that I want to talk to you about that I love applying these products with. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with bronzers. So I'm going to start with my one high-end and then move into drugstore. My first high-end bronzer is Benefit's Hoola bronzer. This is just the perfect matte bronzer. I love their wax powders and this one is no exception. It's just a nice matte brown. It's kind of dark, so if you have fair skin tone, I wouldn't recommend this unless you're a tanner in the summer and stuff like that, but you probably can't even tell because I'm so bronzed right now, but that's what it kind of looks like. Anyways, I love this stuff. It's perfect for contouring. I don't necessarily use it to warm up my entire face because I like more of a bronzer with a sheen to it to warm up my entire face, but it's perfect for contouring in the inner little between your cheekbones and stuff like that. It's an amazing bronzer. You can find this at Sephora for I think like $30 or something like that. 20 something, 28, 26. I don't know. I love Benefit's box powders. They're amazing and they last forever. This bronzer, the littlest bit goes the longest way, so you'll have it forever. I have. So that is the first bronzer and my only high-end bronzer. Moving into my drugstore bronzers. This one is by e.l.f. and it's the Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder. This one's the just original one because this one was before they came out with different colors. They now have a bunch of different colors, but it's very similar to the NARS Laguna Orgasm, duo, if you're familiar with that. I love both of these products in here, but the bronzer is what I'm going to be talking about. It just looks like this right here. This is $6 on eyeslipsface.com or in Target or wherever you find e.l.f., but I'm pretty sure that's the only place. This is a really dark bronzer, but it's got a little bit of a gold sheen to it. Very, very simple, but I will use this to like warm up my entire face. Let me see if it'll... Yeah, you can't really tell. I'm sorry, I'm pretty tan, so can't really tell. This is an amazing bronzer. You can't go wrong. I've gone through like 3 of these. It's just pretty. And the blush is like really complimentary too because it's pinky, peachy with some gold sheen to it too. So together, they're beautiful. This looks good on me when I'm tanner in the summer, and it also looks good on me when I'm paler in the winter. So I think this would look good on different skin tones. But it's amazing, and you can't go wrong with this bronzer. It's phenomenal. Now, my favorite bronzer at this very moment, I've loved this for a while and I did not like it when I first bought it, but it is the Physicians Formula Happy Booster Bronzer. It had the little pink heart, if you guys are familiar with it. I just dug it out because I did not like the idea of tan with pink in it. So I dug it out and now it is my favorite. I love it because it has a soft, simple sheen to it. I use this to warm up my entire face. Oops, my brush fell out. I use it to warm up the entire face and it's just the perfect bronzer for me. I couldn't be happier with this, and you can find it at the drugstore. It's kind of pricey for a drugstore, but it's still an amazing product. And if you're just like not using it because of the pink heart like me, if you're weird like I am for some strange reason, dig it out of there and it's amazing. I think this would look great on fair skin tone. I don't know if it'd show up on darker skin tone. For me, during the darker skin tone, it looks very soft when I have like a tan, but I still love it. And yeah. And then the last bronzer that I have from the drugstore, it's the NYC Smooth Skin Bronze Face Powder in 720A Sunny. It's just a matte bronzer. This is great for contouring. I don't use this, again, to warm up my entire face. I never use matte bronzers to warm up my face. This is very similar to Benefit's Hoola. Yeah, you can't even see it, so I'm not even going to bother it. But it is very buildable and dark. Now, it kind of has an orangish tone to it. It can look a little muddy, but if you use a light hand or you're already tan, it's perfect. So love this for contouring. It's like $3 at the drugstore. It's one of these products that you just will have forever because it lasts forever. And yeah, I love this stuff. So you can never go wrong with picking up this for contouring. And if you're darker, you can kind of use it as like an all over kind of bronzer. But for me, I love using this as a contour. Let's go ahead and get into my favorite highlighters. I have 2 high-end and the rest are drugstore. So the first one is Benefit's High Beam, and I did not like this product at first because I wasn't a cream product type of person and I like more of a gold tone highlight, but I started using this and I love it during the summer. So it's kind of pretty pinky and cool toned highlighter. It comes in a little brush like this form, and I just dab it on my like my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, and above my eyelids, and on my cupid's bow. But let me go ahead and blend it out for you. And you can see it's just a really nice natural sheen, and it kind of looks really dewy. It does look a little fake if you use too much, so go light-handed with this. It'll last you forever. I did not purchase this like full size, and I don't think I ever would. I would always purchase Benefits tints like these in like you know, those gift packages, things like that, because I think that's where you get the best deal for these. But love this. Otherwise, it's just really pretty, and it almost is more wintry because it looks better on lighter skin, but I can still pull it off in the summertime with minimal makeup. Highlighter just makes my face look so much better. But if you're into more of gold tones, I know they have like sunlight and moonlight and stuff like that if you're into that. But another highlighter that Benefit makes that's kind of pinky but gold toned is the Girl Meets Pearl, and I have just a little sample of this. I love this stuff. I had a sample of it and I never really used it, but it looks like that on the back of your hand. It's kind of pink toned, same with like High Beam, but it's got a gold sheen to it. So if you can see it right down there, it's so pretty. This one's like my favorite highlighter for the summertime. This little sample is lasting me forever. I know you can use this as a like underneath your foundation, but because I have oily skin, I like to just pat it where I like it. It blends out seamlessly, and it's so pretty. It's pretty natural because it's got the pinky hue, but it's also got the gold tone, which I think looks great with tanner skin. Now, the other two I have are drugstore. I have another e.l.f. one, and this is actually considered a warm bronzer, but I don't like using it as a bronzer. I like using it as a highlighter, and you'll see it's got this perfect highlight shade right here. It's like a goldy kind of pearly, I don't know, it's just beautiful. I actually like mixing these top two, right, I mean these top and bottom one right here. It gives it more of a goldy look, but you can use just one or use both of them. It's an amazing little highlighter. It's not like chunky shimmer or anything like that. It's just a nice sheen to your face. It's perfect, and these are like $3 or $6. I don't know. I think they're maybe $3. Amazing. I have the golden bronzer, the warm bronzer. It's just a really good highlighter. I mean, I'm sure you could use it as a bronzer too. I just never do. I only use it as a highlighter. This kind of looks like it could be a good bronzer shade. I don't know. We'll see. I guess I'll try it out and let you know. And then my last and favorite highlighter, I use this all the time, and if you watch my videos, it's no surprise. Hard Candy So Baked Bronzer, which again is not a bronzer, in the color 129 Tiki. Ugh, these are very similar to the MAC Mineralized Skin Finishes. It's just a golden, beautiful champagne, like holy wow color payoff. Let me show you. Beautifulness, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. And it's so natural and pretty on the skin. Oh, it's so pretty, so pretty. So I put this on my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, above my eyelids. I also use this as an eyeshadow. Like for simple days when I don't want to wear makeup, I will just highlight my eyelid. It's so pretty, and it's like the endless product. Like it used to be a hump and I've clearly worn it down, but it still lasted me forever. This is my go-to. I will always repurchase this. It's like my holy grail, my highlighter that I reach for every single day. I'll never not wear, like if I'm ever like, oh, I don't need a highlighter, I'm like, no, I need this highlighter. It just makes my face look complete, beautiful, prettiness, even though I have oily skin. That kind of like brings life to my skin, even though I want to be matte everywhere. I still want to have like a sheen, like a healthy glow to me, and that is the perfect highlighter, I swear. So that is all of the products that I want to talk about, but I have 3 brushes that I want to talk about. The 2 that I love for applying bronzer, this first one I got in like a kit from Bare Minerals, and it's the Flawless Face. What I like about it is it's a paddle brush that's kind of like tapered, so you can really kind of get in here and it like blends the rest out really nicely, or just pack it in like this and around the temples of your hairline. I love this brush. I'm sure they have lots of similar brushes like this, but this one's from Bare Minerals, so I've just been using that. And then the other one I love is this Eco Tools brush. I just mentioned this in my my June favorites. I love this. It's perfect for really buffing in color and building it up, or just really buffing in like a really dark one to have like a light look. So this by Eco Tools. You can find this at like Walgreens, Walmart, any place like that. It's really, really nice for just like buffing out color and bringing it down the neck and amazingness. And then the last one I want to talk about is my favorite highlight brush of all time. It's the e.l.f. blush brush, but I think it's too small for blush really, but it's kind of like a paddled taper brush again, and I just wipe this down my nose. It's perfect, packs the color on really nicely on the highlights, and then up and Cupid's bow. So love these brushes and these products for bronzing and highlighting my face. Let me know what your guys' favorite bronzers and highlighters are. I'm always interested in new ones, but I typically stick to drugstore because I find that that's something that you can get away with there. So let me know what your favorites are down below, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye guys, love you.